Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's time for another reading from Papa's Comic Books and Coffee. Who do you think will join us today? Will it be Backlash, Batman, Daredevil, America, Alter Ego? Who is it going to be? Guardians, Kiss Army? No, let's see. It will be, boom, the New Mutants. This is the New Mutants, number 85, $1 back in 1990. This is by Louis Simonson and Jeff Isherwood. The name of the story is The Killing Strike. Once again, this book is available on my eBay page, papas-comic-books, if anybody's interested. If you don't mind, give it a like, give it a dislike, give it a thumbs up, hit that bell, hit the subscribe, give me a comment, tell me what's wrong, tell me what's right, and we'll go from there. The New Mutants. Here we go. The Killing Stroke. In the sky above Asgard, the dimension ruled by the Norse gods, the New Mutants and the free peoples of Asgard have joined forces against the invading warriors of the death goddess Hela. The mutants are Sam Guthrie, the rocketing cannonball, Richter, whose seismic powers really shake things up, Roberto da Costa, super strong sunspot, and Rain Sinclair, the wolf girl, Wolfsbane. This battle gives confusion a new, deadly meaning. It's hard to tell friend from foe. No kidding, Sam. Even the heroes that Hela has taken over flight for her like demons. How did the Asgardians do it? How did they rally the vast array against me? Still, Hela will win. She who was Danielle Moonstar has but to use the death sword as I commanded her, and Asgard will be mine. Look, there's Danny Flynn with Hela's other transformed Valkyries. After her guys, we gotta stop her before she reaches Odin. Below the Asgardian warriors, Three Hogan the Grim, Fandral, Dashing, and Voltage, the enormous slay their thousands. While Volstagg, children do battle upon the magical chariot goats belonging to the absent Thor, Odysseus, Norse god of thunder, and Balder the brave and the sorcerer of the Norse Carlina led the army of stone. Ranged against them are Helena's monsters and Skor's giants, trolls, dwarfs, dark elves, and most terrible one of all, the Dark Valkyries, who are Odin's maiden warriors and choosers of the dead. Tragically among them, she who has once the new mutant Danielle Moonstar, now she is Hela's creature and wields her most potent weapon, the cursed sword forged by Hela's captive dwarf Etiri. On the battlefield, Boom Boom and Warlock of the New Mutants and the Wolf Prince Krim Harama have been separated from their friends and battle desperately. And folks, let us know if we missed anyone in our cast of thousands. Thanks. Here we go. Sam Boom Boom and Warlock and my Wolf Prince are down below, surrounded. Danny's just circling, not doing anything. Surely we have time to save them. If we hurry, we could use them when we go against Danny. Warlock, it's us. Shapeshift to protect Boom Boom, while us airborne muties dive bomb those suckers. And all the carnage, this is barely time for greeting. Warlock, this is some army you guys mustered, and we did it by ourselves. Brought all these warriors, and now Hela will be stopped because of us. You wish, Boom Boom. There's Danny, guys, at 1 o'clock and climbing. So Danny's sword will kill this Odin guy and his Odin sleep. So Hela can steal Odin's soul and all his power. So it's Danny we have to stop. Great, and here I promised the sweet old giant to us we'd save Asgard. And Warlock snatches up his traveling companions, Boom Boom and Prince Haramari, and blast at top speed after the retreating Danny. Blast, Warlock, come back. What are you doing? We're a team, you idiots. Boom Boom, this isn't a game. They weren't listening. Mount up, guys, pronto. Sam, trouble. We're lucky they got away from the battle and went after the Danny's changed more than ever, more powerful and dangerous. But maybe they can engage her, slow her down till we fight free. While high above, this is a 3-1 problem. Filled. Environment, you Asgardians have here Prince Harry, too. You know that. It makes New York look like Disneyland. Quiet, good Boom Boom. Our aim must be true. Your friend Danny must be distracted. Fools. You have presumed once too often upon the Moonstar's memories to save you. Presume no longer. Danielle Moonstar's hold me in ended and darkness is her mistress, now and thine. Oh boy. Friend Boom Boom, Prince Herrera's self will save you. Yikes, bummer. Well, not far away. That's it for now, Sam. I see Danny up there, but there's a Warlock and the others. Fearful, apprehensive, the mutants leap upon their winged mounts and urge them high over the battlefield. I don't see them anymore. Oh, my prince, my beautiful prince. What has that monster done to him? Sam, we have to look for them. It's tearing me up also, guys, but we don't dare take the time if Danny uses that sword. The people of this dimension will die horribly at Hela's hands. Boom Boom and Warlock slowed her down, bought us a slim chance of stopping her. Let's make their sacrifice count. I begin to understand why Thor spends his time on Earth and loves the mortals as his special charges. Their lives compared to ours are fleeting as a summer day, and yet you see, they spend them gallantly fighting our battle in the service of right. Surely, my love, they are heroes, and their deeds will live in song long after they are gone. Many warriors of Asgard have fallen to Hela's enchantments, but not all the Ainarajar chosen by the Valkyries from among the battle slain remain true to Odin and themselves. It would take much to subdue these elite warriors, and Hela has chosen to spend her energy on the Valkyries and the Death Sword. Content that imprisoned, the Ainarajar cannot fight against her. Even the guards join Hela's invasion. I have been awaiting this opportunity. In prison, too, is the dwarf lord Atri, forged of the Death Sword, and his daughter Kindra. Thou shalt brave sea executioner. I have found a key, rusty, bent, but have reshaped it in secret. You are free. Go aid Asgard if you can. Your hand forged Death Sword, but your deed here redeems you in part. To your weapons, men, then through the mystic warp and out upon the field of battle. The prison door is open, and dark Hela's spell still tug at us, endeavoring to keep her here. They sap our strength. Then we must fight the foul magic, and make good our escape for the sake of Asgard. We must stop the evil wrought by the dwarf lord. Father, how can thou let them speak of thee thus? Thou did what thou must to save me and the new mutants, thy friends. Blame them not for their anger, Kindra. It will strengthen them for the coming battle. For each of us must fight death in his own way. I blame myself that things have gone so far. But there is fault, too, in Hela's plan, one known to me alone. Come, daughter, and listen to me. Well, we too are going through the warp to the battlefield that lies beyond. When we emerge, thou must hide thyself, and by no means must thou engage in the battle. But Papa, listen to me, my child, thou must live. To tell thy mother that though I forged the Death Sword, I did not allow it to be used, but died bravely, righting a terrible wrong. Reinforcements from the city, even those who guard the sleeping All-Father have left their post to join Asgard's defense, and still they are losing. Rest, beloved Balder, thou art sore wounded. My magics will keep these creatures at bay, while my restorative spell does its work. Nay, my love, while there is yet life in these limbs, I must not rest, but rise and fight on, for Hela must not be allowed to triumph. Well thrust, dashing Fandral, 'tis nothing dashing about this vile battle, Hogun. I fear 'twill make me grim as thee. I wish Thor's goats hadn't thrown us off. They judged wisely in deciding that children do not belong in battle. Thy heart is large, Hildy, but thy stature small. But sometimes, Papa, small works best. Where is Loki, Papa? Though Hela is his daughter, he would surely oppose this mad scheme. For all the valor of its warriors, Asgard is surely doomed to fall to the overwhelming onslaught. To battle, men, and may we banish Hell's foul legions from our land. Then, through the warp's burst, Einanjar, wielding not swords and spears, but automatic weapons, acquired in battle on Earth not long ago. Back, monsters, threaten not Asgard's finest. Well met, brave executioners. The aid to the Einanjar was sore needed. Asgard is in desperate peril, but you were imprisoned in hell. How did you escape? The Chiri, the dwarf ward, freed us. Then Asgard has much to thank him for. Your presence here might turn the tide against Hela and her minions. Great is her heroism, and great his infamy, for he has forged a sword to kill. Kill? Kill whom? Brave executioner, answer me. But his reply is lost in the crash of the collapsing rubble and the clangor of battle, and the time is running out. Kindra, hide there and remember what I told you. Papa, behind you, look. Ah, the fates have heard my prayers, and yet their blessing is punishment enough in its own way for all my transgressions. 'Tis one of Odin's special war steeds, breds for strength and swiftness, and yet I'd rather fight a serpent. Dwarves dislike horses, believing that honest men should keep both feet firmly planted on the ground. Yet the Atari ignores the thumping of his heart and sidles closely to dodging flailing hooves to grab the steed's bridle. Then precariously astride he gallops through the battle towards Lord Odin's palace. A ball of fire streaks toward Odin's palace. It is the one called Moonstar, and behind her, the New Mutants. Out of my way, monster, I have no time for thee. They cannot hold her long. I must hurry. I must shatter the sword of Asgard is lost. The mutant Danielle Moonstar had a talent. She could give dreams and fears of flesh-bloody beauty. Dani is now Dark Valkyrie, for servant of death herself. Her soul is ashes, but that inborn power is still hers to command. And when she points in the sky above the New Mutants, watch horrified as the roof of Odin's chamber is ripped by a white-hot flame. The room is a furnace, but even in the Odin's sleep, the All-Father's magics will protect him from flame, but not from the sword. Cannonball dives toward the demon, and the All-Father is protected from the heat by his blast field. Dani, no, give me the sword. He has never needed it more. In seconds more, the roof is gone. Oh, Dani, don't be such a hothead. Speak not the accursed name in my presence, Richter. You got it. Actions speak louder than words. In any case, Brightwind, his wing, Richter, broke his wing. He's no more Brightwind demon than you're Dani, and we can't chance you running away. We're going to have this out here and now. Silence, Sam. I will have vengeance against Richter. My hands. Richter, no, leave him alone. Put down the sword, Dani. If your friendship ever meant anything to you, please. You more than anyone know that that cursed weapon means for this world. What care I for this world? But you care for us, don't you? No matter what you say, you don't want to hurt us, and you'll have to kill us to get to Odin. The shred that was Moonstar may want what she wants, but it is I who controls the body and the power. The demon lashes out with flame. Sam thrusts Rain aside to take the blow himself. Reason with her won't help. Rain or appealing to her better nature. Danny's locked away, trapped in dungeon of her soul. It's up to us to set her free. Fly, Cannonball. The more you activate your blast field, the worse it will be for you. For this is no ordinary flame, but your worst nightmare. Flame interacts with blast field, filling it with toxic. Care to test me further, little Rain? Now move aside, Lord Odin is wait. Crash. That's one appointment you won't keep now. Arg, burn. Snatching up a tapestry, Rain smothers the flames. She's not our darling Danny anymore, is she? Why has it taken me so long to see? The demon staggers up, hurt now, but driven by a need beyond itself. Blood, the sword needs blood. Suddenly the chamber door is splintered by a forger hammer. And the sword needs blood. Then let it drink mine. Fool, the blade you have damaged, the blade. And her fury engulfs Lord Ateri in a sheet of flame. Meanwhile, a dimension away in upstate New York, the unjustly imprisoned new mutant Rusty Collins has tackled the half-mad Vulture, and he escapes from the federal prison. The other prisoners will scorn me no longer. I shall release Nitro from his container and create such devastation that the world will tremble at the mention of the Vulture's name. Sorry, Vulture, I can't let that happen. Now give it up. Land, or I ignite your wings and burn them to shreds. No, please don't hurt me. Even now, I am cruising for the ground. But it is you who will land, and land hard. Ha ha! Fence electrified town. The Vulture wasn't born yesterday, you heroic fool. Ponder that while I fly free. And the new mutant called Skids has also been imprisoned. Horror-stricken, she has watched the fight from her cell window. And now, Rusty, please, be all right. And in the guard tower, escaping prisoner, it's the mutant they warned us about. Halt or I'll shoot. Cut it out, it's not me who's escaping. You idiots, it's the Vulture. Skids, can you hear me? We have to stop him. Stand back from your window and let me burn you free. Rusty barely gestures solid steel bars ignite. Skids hurls herself past the flames and on out the window. What the heck do you think you're doing? Don't worry, silly. My deflector field is under me, like a cushion. I won't be hurt, and soon it will surround us, protecting us both. But Rusty, what's all this about? Why do you care if the Vulture escapes? Why help the humans? Anyway, they're just ones who jailed us, because the Vulture is going to free Nitro. He's some type of madman with some power, cause incredible explosion. He's been kept in a restraining canister that keeps him from exploding. Who? He's on trial in a canister, unable to participate in his own defense. There are reporters, picketers, and civil liberties, lots of innocent civilians in and around the courthouse. And unless we can stop it, the Vulture will release him and Nitro will explode and hundreds of innocent people will die. And in Asgard, what? Ateri, what are you doing here? Ateri, what happened? So Sam, son of my heart, listen, I forged the floor into the sword. Tried to destroy it, kicked it to the mark floor. Blow all to release such magic. It may kill one who takes it. Wanted it to be. Sam Guthrie is invulnerable when he's blasting. Since joining the New Mutants, he's practiced his timing and his aim. Now his eyes are fastened on the telltale nick in the blade that is where the blow just must strike. The sword swings, a glistening arc that will split the All-Father's heart. It strikes Sam Guthrie instead, and in the explosion of thunder and energy, the death sword shatters. Magic release from the shattered sword roils into the sky. On the battlefield, warriors from Asgard and from Hell stop to stare into the light. And Hela's hold on the denizens of Asgard is broken, and those enthralled are released. Free! We are free! Our bodies and wills are now our own. In outrage, they turn on Hela. Attack her, destroy her, drive her back to hell. The sword is gone, and all my brave plans are laid to waste. Back through the warp, my legions back into hell. But Asgard has not heard the end of me. Someday soon, Asgard and the New Mutants will pay. Meanwhile, inside the tower, no. What have I done? What have I allowed to happen? Danny. Yeah, it's Danny. She's back, Rain. We saved her from Odin, and Odin too. But I wonder if she or any of us here will ever be the same. Next, the New Mutants welcome new artist Bob Liefeld. How about that? Bang, you're dead. Don't miss it. Well, that was the New Mutants, number 85 from 1990. The Killing Stroke. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, give me a thumbs down. Tell me what is wrong with it. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you didn't like about it, okay? Don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. And as I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.